Let's sing it. Hi, family. Welcome to SIMA'S Healthy Recipes, and thank you for joining the Healthy Recipe family. So I come your way today with a special delicacy most enjoyed by Ghanaians. GOB3 is our recipe for today. I know it's your favorite. Oh yeah, it's my favorite as well. So today we'll be preparing gobe but with a twist. Yes, there is a secret ingredient I'll be showing you to take your gobe to a different level. I mean international level. Let's get started.
So our main ingredient, which is our black-eyed beans, is neatly picked. And then we have some onions, some sweet pepper, some fresh tomato puree, garlic, ginger, salted fish, spring onions, some chicken seasoning, palm oil, and then dry herrings, which we'll be using to fry the stew for our bean stew. So for our seasoning, we have some complete seasoning, Adobo all-purpose seasoning, and Fennel Seeds. So I soaked my beans overnight for no more than 8 hours because there are some complex sugars our body cannot fully break down. So when you soak the beans overnight, this gets rid of these complex sugars and therefore it reduces gas and indigestion. Also, it helps fasten the cooking process of the beans. So in the fire, I'll put in my washed beans. I washed it 3 times, and to that I'll add in some locust beans and some diced onions. So the locust beans is our secret ingredient. It gives the beans a different flavor, which makes it absolutely delicious. So I'll go ahead and then cut my onions, which we'll be blending for our stew. I'll leave a quarter of that for some chunkiness later on. So in a blender, I'll put in my onions, and to that I'll add in some garlic and then my habanero pepper. So to this I'll add in some fennel seeds and blend. So it's been about 45 minutes, and that is how our beans is looking. Almost ready. As you can see, it is soft but not well done. So I'll leave it on fire for a few minutes, and then our beans is ready. Remember, it is bean stew, so it doesn't need to be too soft because it goes into another stew. So in a pan, I'll put in some oil. And to that, I'll add my salted fish. I'll shred the salted fish so it infuses with the oil. And then I'll add my blended onions, garlic, and pepper. I'll give this a quick stir and then let it simmer for about 7 minutes. So whilst that is on fire, I'll go ahead and then cut my bell peppers and then blend. So to my bell peppers, I'll add in some ginger and then spring onions. So our stew is looking good, and I'll put in my blended sweet peppers, ginger, and then spring onion. So once it goes in, I'll add my washed dry herrings, give it a quick stir, and then allow it to cook for about 10 minutes. So that is how it's looking. It has fried beautifully, so I'll go in with my fresh tomato puree. I'll give this a quick stir and then allow this to cook also for about 5 minutes, and then my fresh tomatoes goes in. So once it goes in, it sits on fire for about 5 minutes, and then I go in with my spices. So complete seasoning, adobo all-purpose seasoning, and some chicken seasoning. So I'll let it simmer for 5 minutes, and then our beans goes in. So once the beans is in, I'll give this a very good stir and then leave it on fire for about 10 minutes for it to simmer slowly and it gets completely ready. So to that I'll add in some diced onions after the 10 minutes, And our bean stew is ready. Just look at that. It looks so beautiful and appetizing as well. So be pairing this with some fried ripe plantain, some avocados, and then eggs.
So our food is ready. Can't wait to dig in. You are all invited.
Let me taste for the second time. At this point, if you leave me, I'm going to keep tasting this till it's finished. Trust me, the food was so delicious.
If today is your first time watching, you're welcome to the Healthy Recipe family, and please do stay so you can prepare this healthy recipe and give me a feedback in the comment section. See you in my next video, and always remember, the greatest wealth is health. Bye.